A lightweight matchup, Olivier Aubin-Mercier colliding with Tony Sims, who takes this fight on short notice. And you and I were talking about it. We know that Aubin-Mercier is skilled. He's physically imposing. But how would he handle a guy as experienced and tough as Sims? You and I were at the gym this morning working with Elliot Marshall and Brian Stan, who was very high on the American.
Yeah, when you got a guy like Sims, who was a high-quality wrestler growing up, and man, Stan was talking about how nice this kid's hands are, how good his combinations are, how nicely he moves his head. These are all legit things. And that was a hard test for Ollie. He's a young kid, just developing, super talented, but still developing. And for a guy to step in on short notice that's this tough, Ollie had a tough, really tough assignment, and he handled it exactly right. Put the guy on his back, or got on his back, took all of that striking game out of play, tried to wear the kid down, but man, Sims was not ready to be worn down. He put it on Olivier in the third round a little bit as well. Ollie came back. It's a big win for Ollie. It's a big accomplishment to beat a guy at this level as you've been coming up slowly.
And of course, the Quebec kid, I think a lot of people will take notice of him, and I would imagine a lot of people are going to try to formulate game plans. And what is a game plan when you're dealing with a physical specimen that has the judo background and trains at the famed TriStar Academy alongside his home team with H2O?
Yeah, if you're a nerd like us and you want to go back and watch this fight and really dig into it, in the third round, Sims had a moment where he got Ollie trapped in a position, an uncomfortable position, and Ollie committed to the takedown that maybe he should have aborted. And that was the moment where you could take advantage of him. Youth, maybe inexperience, he's still a young fighter, so if you can find those pockets, maybe you can beat him. That test was excellent for Ollie, who came back from that really bad position, took over again in the third round. Great shape, mentally really good, and his skills are super diverse. We saw that killer reversal on the throw. Ollie's a high-level judo guy. He's a guy to keep an eye on. A year and a half from now, 2 years from now, when everyone's like, who's going to be the next George St. Pierre? Who's the next star in Canada? A lot of people say that. It might be him.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Olivier Aubin-Mercier, a physical specimen, very talented, and I think he's grounded. Yes, a very good kid, and definitely one to watch out for in the Canadian mixed martial arts scene. Back to you, John and Gabe.